Hi, Julia. Welcome.
Hi, Tugba. I'm so happy to be here. How's it going?
Awesome. And I'm so excited that you are coming to Istanbul.
Me too. I'm very excited. And I'm excited to facilitate, but I'm also excited to eat and shop because that's my favorite place to buy clothes.
Yes, you will
I love
visit
it.
all the restaurants and boutiques in Bada Street.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, welcome everybody. My name's Julia and I am a certified facilitator of Access and I have been for the last 14 years and I found Access because I had been a seeker my whole entire life and I was just always looking for something that was going to give me the kind of happiness that I knew was possible. Like as a kid, I would look around at the adults around me and I was like, what are they doing? Why are they so miserable? And I knew that they were creating their own misery. And I was like, there has to be a different possibility. There has to be a different way to live. And so I just was so interested in religion, spirituality, metaphysics. I was, a young kid taking, I took a body therapy class, as like a spiritual body therapy class called Body Talk when I was 13. And my mom didn't know if I was serious about it. So she said, you have to pay for it. So I saved up like $750 and I went to this class by myself when I was 13 and it was me and a bunch of like 40 and 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, and just my little 13-year-old self. And I had my little notebook and I was just as serious as anyone. And
Oh, it's
I
age 13.
at 13, that's what I wanted to spend my $750 on, was learning about healing your body and changing the universe. And so I just was always interested in how we can live better, how we can create more, how we can have relationships that aren't painful or boring or surround ourselves with people who bring us down. How can we can have a great relationship with our body, with our weight, and then more than that, with the universe, because ask and receive is your reality. And how much have you stopped your ease of ask and receive to live like other people and to be normal and to not shine, we're all supposed to have a level of joy that we don't have because of the way that we grew up and the people, and not that they're to blame, but it's sort of like Dr. Dane describes it as growing up in carrot soup and realizing you're not a carrot. You were a tomato all along.
This is awesome.
And so it's like, you are a tomato. How can you start to live and be the vegetable that you are in the world,
Yeah.
So for me, that's really what's special about access. And access is so different than other modalities because it's specifically designed to get you to know what you know and to get you to live the life that you would like to live. And a lot of people that I grew up with that maybe haven't seen me for 10 years and then see me, like I saw some cousins or, went to my grandmother's funeral or different places. But everyone says, Julia, you are just the same as you were when you were 5 years old, you know? And it's like and I'm even happier, but it's like I run around, I do what I want, I am funny and weird and just a burst of joy. And it's like that's because of access. It's not a modality that's about getting it right or doing these steps. It's like I've been doing access for these 14 years, really learning just how to be myself. And I love being myself. You know, I love it. And that's what I want to share with you and where I would love for you to get to is where you are totally being yourself and you're one with the universe and you don't feel separate and you are just alive and receiving. So,
Yeah. And you don't have to suffer to learn how to be you, change your world and change the world. It's a fun way actually.
no suffering, hey? Who would have thought?
So different, right? And when you came Istanbul before and you facilitated Right Voice for You class
Yeah,
with us, and it was amazing.
that
I
was a
mean,
good class.
I remember myself screaming in the middle of the class, Eureka, Eureka! I just finally got what that means to be me. Holy cow, you know, this is amazing.
That's great. I'm really glad. That was a good class. Wow. God, when was that? Like 2022? 2021? 2022.
2022 April.
Okay. April.
I can't
Oh my God.
forget that class.
That's so awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like and then this April again, actually, beginning of April, I'm
Yeah.
coming and I'm doing body classes and trophy wife class. And body classes are so cool because you get a partner, you work with that person, and you start to tap into the molecular structure of your body and it starts to vibrate differently and you start to vibrate acoustically with the universe and it is a whole different world. I love the body classes. I'm my husband Anthony is I met him doing access consciousness and he's also a 3-day or he I'm becoming a 3-day body facilitator. He is a 3-day body facilitator and we are so good about swapping. Like I'm like I really like getting to swap with Anthony. And so just this morning we were running the new cognitive dissonance body process. And in bed, we woke up at 7:30 a.m. and we laid there and ran it till 8:30 a.m. And it was just like and like the worlds that these processes are designed to get you and your body to tap into and the stuff that these processes are designed to release and dissipate are out of this world. And I love that we have something where we're not trying to ascend our body, get rid of our body. We're trying to live in communion with our body and then like have it as a fun thing. Like we're supposed to have fun with our bodies and just run around like kids and just enjoy everything. And that's also the type of energy that the body processes are getting you to vibrate at and to be oneness with. It's awesome.
Yeah. And yesterday we were swapping with Aisun.
Yep.
We did bars and then we did the cognitive dissonance body process. And I was like, like 4-year-old kid. I was like,
Yeah. Yes. 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 It's amazing. And it's like, it does. It gets you to be who you are. And that's what the world needs is us to be us. And that's what's going to make the world a greater place, a warmer place, a softer place, a place where everybody like Gary Douglas, the founder of Access, says, all beings want to be included. And this world is about who you can exclude, why you're excluded. It's about competition, not inclusion. And it's like, what if we could create a world where we never felt excluded again and we never felt separate from anyone ever again?
yes, please.
Yeah, like greater possibility, man. Yeah.
Uh,
I love your neckline, by the way. It's so pretty.
Me
That
too.
is
It's new just for you.
Oh, gorgeous. The color with the necklace. Ooh, love it.
Yeah, thanks to Access, I started to enjoy again dressing up, because it was one of the things I gave up,
Yep.
years ago. Now with jewelries and
Oh,
outfits, like
beautiful.
so yummy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, the other thing too is like, in Access, everything is included and nothing is judged. And I had so many things that I judged about myself. You know, in school they said, Julia's too bossy. Julia's bossy. Julia's bossy. Bossy, 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 bossy. And I always got the answer before everybody else, and I always got the best grades in the class. And it's like, Julia thinks she's better than us. Julia's too good. And it's like, it was so painful for me because I was like, I'm so wrong. But I always still did have this place where I was willing to be me in a lot of ways. And I also wanted to please everybody else. And so I did turn myself down or hide things. Although I did always still get the best grades. I was like, nobody's going to stop me from that because I was very competitive. um, but it's like people are going to judge you and try to get you to stop being you. And it's like, you know, okay, I'm bossy. Okay, I get better grades than everybody. Okay, I get the answer first. And it's like, you being you does not, I mean, miserable people are going to be miserable whether you're being you or you're just as miserable as them. So, like, you might as well be you.
You might as well enjoy yourself and your life.
You might as well enjoy yourself and your life and your nice clothes.
Exactly. Tonight, you will do some energy pulls for
Yeah,
30.
yeah.
Yay. And promise everyone, we will share all the class details with you all, especially Trophy Wife one.
Hmm.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Trophy wife is like basically a very powerful relationship class because it's based on receiving the naughty things that you are never supposed to receive that are so judged. And so it's a relationship class that has this element of receiving and gifting, becoming so much of you that you have the ability to give these incredible things to yourself and others. And one way that I kind of want to start this energy pull is just with this idea of like, you know, we have major amounts of power available to us. And like how many times in your life have you ever accomplished something and you knew it was by magic? There was no explanation for it. It wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to work that easily, but it showed up by magic. Um, and it's like that's a great gift. And we also are always willing to give to other people, you know? And it's like, I have a friend who really wanted to get married. She was obsessed with getting married and having kids. And so I worked with her and facilitated her. And, we looked at what did she want in a man? Okay. She wanted him to be fun. She wanted to be energetically congruent with him. She wanted him to be rich. She wanted him to have a great job. She wanted all of these specific things. And so it's like we worked on it. And 3 weeks later, she met this guy and she's been married to him for 3 years. And it's like, I realized she didn't pay me for it. I just did it for her because I care about her. But I realized I have the ability to give somebody a great gift. How many amazing gifts have you given others? But what great gifts like that, something huge, could you give yourself? And that's what I want to be the topic of today's energy pull are like what is the great gift that you have been seeking that you would give to a family member or you would give to a friend, but you know that you're so strong, you're like, I can do without it. I don't need it. What if you got over that point of view and you went, you know what? I matter. I actually want to give myself the great gifts of my life. You know, we are so powerful. And we think, oh, since I'm so powerful, I'll help those less powerful than me. I'll help my friends. I'll help my family. I'll help my clients. I'll help everybody else around me. But it's like today's energy pool is about helping yourself and giving yourself. So let's start. Let's begin. So, um, you guys can close your eyes. And if you're driving a car, don't close your eyes. Either park the car or um, you could do this just listening with your eyes open and then maybe replay it when you have some space at home later. Um, but close your eyes and just tap into the universe and expand your energy to the top four corners of the room that you're in and the bottom four corners of the room that you're in. And then expand your energy to the size of the building that you're in, and then the whole city that you're in, and the country, and expand over the whole globe until you fill the atmosphere. And then go out beyond that. Wow. And just go out into the huge cosmic universe, which is so big and so exciting. And sometimes I just watch those universe documentaries where they make computer images of what the universe would actually look like. And I'm just like, yes, I love the energy of what's out there. It's so orgasmic. It's so magical. There's so much crazy stuff going on out there all the time. And it wants to give to us and it wants us to be a part of it. So tap into it right now. And what would it be like if you vibrated on such a frequency from such an expanded space in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years that you were completely aware of and connected to and in communion with everything that was going on out there? Whoa, man. And then expand out even further. And just keep going past the space, all of the infinite space that we don't even know what it's like. It looks like a bunch of planets and stars, but it is so much more dynamic and undefined and undiscovered by science, by this world. It is for you to discover through your knowing, through your awareness, through your trust in what you know and who you be. All right. And so now I want you to tap in to one of your great desires. What do you desire? And I don't want you to make it wrong. If it's lots of money, fine. If it is the most beautiful wardrobe in the whole world with all the best Chanel and Dior, that is absolutely fine. Maybe some Hermes boots in there, a Birkin bag, something really good. Maybe it's like these cars that you want to have, or maybe you want to live in a beautiful, beautiful mansion on a beautiful property with lots of maids and servants. Maybe it's something, more simple, like you just want your kids to be okay. You want to have a better relationship. You want to have more ease with your body. You want to lose weight, or it could be something like, I want to never feel excluded ever again. Or I would like to live from joy rather than suffering, you know? And just take whatever energy it is. Maybe it's like, I wish I could afford for somebody to deliver my groceries and cook me one meal a day, you know? It could be anything. It could be fucking anything. Don't make whatever you want wrong. Maybe you want to have a really thriving business that changes a lot of people's lives, that allows you to meet a lot of amazing people and make a lot of money, you know? And you can put a combination. Maybe you have 4 or 5 things that you want to ask for today. But whatever it is, just allow yourself to be enthusiastic and excited about it. There's no wrong choice. Everything is a possibility, and it's your life. And what can start to happen is, as you get more attuned to ask and receive, you start to really, really know that what you desire is okay. And then you start to be willing to ask for it, And then it's like you start to trust yourself in this really cool way, because you're like, it shows up and then you love it. And you're like, wait a minute. I knew that I actually desired that. I asked for it. I was actually willing to receive it. Then it actually showed up. And then I actually liked it as much as I thought I could. That's a beautiful place to live from. What is possible for you to have that kind of relationship with yourself? And maybe that's what you're asking for, a magical relationship with yourself that is, includes all romance you would ever wanted, and includes all the men or women or relationships, and you have so much of you and you feel so fulfilled in yourself that you don't need that person, but they're just like this super fucking awesome person to have in your life that just like makes things super fun. But even if they were gone, you know that you're a super fun, amazing, awesome person in your life that makes everything amazing. It's like, God, what the frick? It's just, there's so much available. All right, so now take whatever you would like to have and put it in front of your solar plexus, put it in front of your stomach area, and put an energy bubble, and then put what you're asking for into your bubble. And this is not about making things different for anybody else. This is about you making your life more fun for you. And in that, it includes the whole universe. The universe will rejoice with you when you get what you truly desire. All right, now I want you to pull massive amounts of energy through the whole universe. And then I want you to pull it through the bubble, which has your wishes inside. And they're not wishes, they're asks. Pull it through the bubble that has your asks inside, and then pull it through your body, and then let it flow out the back of your body like a big river of light. And so it doesn't stop with you, it just goes through you. The energy pull isn't pulling energy to you. The energy pull is pulling energy through you and then allowing it to contribute into the universe again through the back of you. Okay, so pull massive amounts of energy through the universe, through the bubble, and through you. And if there's moments where I'm silent, it's because I'm allowing you to have some space with your energy flow and with your asks and with the universe. And just keep the energy flowing like a big river of light. And notice that as you receive the river of light, receive the energy of the universe, your heart is opening. And you may feel vulnerable. And vulnerability is the energy of receiving. So just keep pulling. Pull through the universe, through the ball, and through the back of you. And if you're having trouble or you don't feel it, it doesn't matter. You don't need to feel it for it to be working. By you requesting and asking and being present, it is flowing. I guarantee it. And you will become more aware of the energy you are flowing as you continue to do energy pulls. You can always come back and listen to this audio. I know a lot of people who listen to energy pull audios every single day for a year at a time. And they allow change to occur because of the energy that they are receiving and gifting. Now I want you to let little trickles out the front of you. So you're going to reverse the flow. Instead of pulling towards you, you're going to sprinkle out in front of you. Now I want you to send little trickles of energy to all of the people, beings, creatures, universes that would like to contribute to you, that are asking for you, that are looking for this energy. Send them the little energetic email that this is what you're asking for, and can you contribute? And can you be in the gifting and receiving of this magic also? That's what you're being. So let little trickles out. It's almost like tapping them on the shoulder energetically. And now pull energy. Pull energy through the whole universe, through the ball, and through you. Through the universe, through the bubble, and through every pore of your body and out the back of you. What energy, space, consciousness, and choice can you be to create a reality that's totally beyond this reality with total ease? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, poc, all 100, shorts, boys, poets, creations, spacies, and beyonds. And you can open your eyes. Cool. And another thing is like you can also pull energy through people, like when you meet them. And it's almost like what I would describe as creating champagne bubbles in their universe. It creates this really soft, magical energy where they feel like they already know you. So you can use this in so many different ways. It's amazing stuff. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Tugba, for having me. And I look forward to my trip to Istanbul in 1 month. It's very close.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this beautiful energy pool. It was amazing. Thank you.
You're
And I
welcome.
really can't wait to have you here with us It's always a to be with you, you know. And body classes, they are amazing. And we will have two body processes each day, right?
Yeah.
Not just one.
Yeah. We will have 2 every day. So you'll be doing 4 trades, or well, 2 trades, 4 sessions every day.
Yeah. On April 2nd, 4th, and 6th, we will have body process classes. And then on April 5th, we will have our amazing trophy wife class. I was so resisting to the concept. And then I listened to your podcast with Gary. And then I was like, okay, I think it's time for me to stop resisting it. And then I kept listening to your podcast, and I hear your questions during classes and telecalls. They are brilliant. When you ask a question about these things to Gary, I'm like, holy cow, how she even put this together, put this question together. They are that much out of my world, you know? Yeah, so I'm so grateful for you, and I can't wait to have you here. Let's have fun.
That's awesome, Tugba. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you in the world somewhere. Bye, guys.
Bye.